Welcome YouTube to part 3 of my series of building Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey in Minecraft. Today we're building Odysseus' palace. The location Christopher Nolan used for the movie was in Italy, in a very specific castle, which I'm definitely going to say the name wrong. Castillo de Santa Caterina. Okay guys, so I've got the basic outline of the castle built here. Just pretty basic, got some windows in. Got the design at the top, which is just a stair with a trapdoor on top. Do this whole wall here, texture it, put the window designs in, and then do the terraforming that I'm going to do here. So you just give like a little taster, and then we'll make our way through the rest of the palace. Got the entranceway there, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So as I promised earlier, I've got the almost little taster of what the rest of the build is going to look like. So I've got the windows done here. It's all going to be pretty basic window designs because that's what it's like in the real life place. And then a bit of shading using oak mainly. Well yeah, just oak, stripped oak here, just where, you know, because the sandstone's all a bit weathered, a bit darker in places, especially where, as here where the moss is creeping up, it would be very, not moist, moss is creeping up. Sorry guys, so where the moss is creeping up, it will be a bit more moist and wet, so it would make sense that, you know, some vines grow in there, and that would make sense for where it's to be darker. And then we've got the stone with a little gradient here almost, because you've got the white going into the yellow, and then into just a basic plain old boring stone there, which isn't too bad. I mean, I'm not that great of a terraformer, but it could be a lot worse. I'm definitely gonna fiddle about with it a bit more. See if I can upgrade it a little bit. But I think once it's all the way here, it should hopefully look a bit natural. Because now it's like sticking out because there's nothing else there. But I'm gonna stop yapping and get back to building. Welcome back. It's a new day, so hopefully I can speak properly today. As you can see, we've got some more work done in the castle. Got the terraforming done here, and the texturing done on the wall, which you can see, getting that oak wood in, mixing it in. Also got the window designs, which I do have to say are pretty basic, but that is how the castle appears. And I've also added in some of this tall and short grass just to add a bit to the overall terraform. But yeah, I'd say it's looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the texturing and the terraforming along the whole castle, and then we can get to work on some of the smaller, finer details. Welcome back. So, as you can probably see, done quite a lot of progress. Did basically the whole terraforming. I'll probably continue to tweak it a bit, but pretty happy with how it's turned out. Added a bit more to some of the window designs using shelves and trapdoors. Planned out roughly the staircase is going to go, which is going to be the next thing I'll work on. I definitely want to do something with this wall, but I'm not sure. Then there's a design to go here, and then a few bits where this comes up, and then we'll be done, because I ain't building the whole castle. I'm just going to mainly build the front today, but maybe if this video does well, you know, I'll finish the whole castle. Okay, so I finished the staircase, just using a little design, using shelves and trapdoors with fences to kind of act like it's holding up. Oh gosh, there's a mistake. No, is that a mistake? No, it's not a mistake. I need to figure out what I want to do there. Okay, but let me get back on track. So even though this isn't the most accurate to the photo, thought it was semi-accurate but also still looked good from this side. But when I was looking at the photo while planning out the staircase, I realised that there was, you know, the staircase went into a path. So I decided to put the path in, but I built it in a way that covered the terraforming, but the terraforming is probably what I'm happiest with, so I've decided to build it here. But there's an obvious issue, which is this big hill. So now I'm going to probably spend about an hour maybe. I'm in creative, so it won't be too long, just tearing down this hill so you can see my stupid little paths. But yeah, quick nighttime view of the castle. So I've added in the rest of the path coming from the staircase. Used a similar design for the railings, and then terraformed a little bit of this hill. Was nowhere near as much as I thought, so I'm very happy. And then I added in this, as like a little side design that can be seen in the photo. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So all I've got to do is, I'm just having a look at this block, it just looks a bit off. Yeah, let me fix it. So all I've now really got to do is add the 2 bits here that come up and a few other little bits on the roof, and then the build will be done. So I'll do that, show yous, we can have a look at the finished product, and then I'll catch yous later. How cool is this? The sun shining on a finished build, or at least front of a build, because I'm not doing the back right now, at least. Maybe in a future video, but not today. I'm very happy with how this turned out, from the terraforming just to the basic texture in the walls. I think turned out better than I thought, because sandstone's a scary concept, because the Minecraft sandstone, not good whatsoever. Don't like it, but so this is the bit we added in, as you can see, pretty basic, just a bit of details that were there in the photo, maybe even like a little chimney thing there, but yeah, so I'm really happy that this turned out, and if anyone has made it to the end, big thank you, and make sure to keep an eye out, because next coming up in this series will be the Gates of Troy, but catch you later, bye.